Hello, tankers, and welcome to the Domination Series Elite. My name is Keenan Ahmed, and today I have the huge honor of commentating alongside Mama Bear in this all-out battle against Revolution and Deadly Army. Mama Bear, how are you doing today?
I am great. It's great to be here. It's an honor to commentate with you. We are watching the bronze tournament. This is the battle for third place in this domination series. We just had Revolution cap a flag. So at this point, we did join a few minutes after the stream started, and the score is 1-0 with Revolution on the blue team in the lead, and Deadly Army on red. Deadly Army is making a push for the flag. We have Final Stage and Best City desperately trying to make it in.
And we did have to start a little bit late due to some technical difficulties,
Yes, we apologize for that.
but we are here and we're watching. And now, with this round, both teams are guaranteed the 500,000 crystal prize, but only one team will get it, and only one team will take home the million crystal prize.
With this match.
Yeah, with this, yes.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with this tournament, each match consists of 4 rounds. We are in the first round of this match between Revolution and Deadly Army.
Yes, indeed. And they are, we do see both teams making good pushes, and we do have Raphael defending with Vulcan and Titan not using fire protection. So I guess he doesn't care about overheating. But we
Keurig
do
has
have a
taken the red flag and Sane is behind him trying to offer support, but he is surrounded. They will have a hard time making it out. Right now we have the blue team pushing for the red flag, but they're coming in one at a time.
and we do have
Avant-Garde
Avangard.
does make it.
Oh, but right behind Finesse, if Finesse notices him. Oh, Finesse is blocking with the tank, like we saw in the finals. Both teams were really doing good by blocking their tanks, and now same thing is happening here. Flag is lost, but the flag is taken once again.
Keurig
And
again is going to cap. Let's introduce these teams. We started a bit late, so we haven't done that yet. For
um,
for Deadly Army, we have Best Price, Finesse, Siki, Miyahak, Alpha Vitae, Best City, Final Stage, and Mr. Omer.
and for the blue team, which is Revolution, we have Last Dream along with Raphael, Exurge, Stas Semenova, Avangard, and then I think that is Skleroznik, if that is correct. And oh, excuse me, that's Luna. Well, that's the English
Correct.
way of saying it. Luna. Sorry about that. And then we have Dead Q and New Strike.
We have a standoff at this point.
Yep. Both teams holding the flag, but so far, the Revolution is in the lead with 2 flags. Um, and they did cap 2 flags, and that was pretty good. Siki's hiding behind the blue, the kind of turquoise house with Mammoth and Twins. Best price healing, but Dead Q Company. Wow, it was really close. He lost all his drugs, and he could have gotten killed easily,
It
but
was
he
close.
survives. Yes, indeed.
Best Price doing a
And
good job with that. Izida Seminovio is coming through with his rail, but he's not able to make that shot.
and we do have a little bit of a push by Revolution for the return, but not much. I don't, I don't think that
Siki
it's gonna be a
dangerously low
return.
on health, and Zurich from behind.
Oh,
He is so
X-Surge.
close to
It's
being
gonna be
able
a
to.
return. Oh, but Best
Best
Price
Price
comes in.
saves that flag.
Oh, but we do have Dead Q with Luna healing him. This could be something, but final stage is trying to block. Stas Semenova coming in with the railgun, doing
I don't know
massive
if we could
damage.
fit any more tanks behind this house.
It's like a whole barricade. Now he is really low health. This could be a return by New Strike,
New Strike
but
is
he is losing the drugs,
oh
and Mr.
so
Omar
close.
will take the fight. Avangard coming in with the freeze, gonna do massive damage to
He
everybody.
is.
Killing if he can get around him. Doing a lot of damage. Gotta get. Oh, Mr. Omar repairs. Avangard repairs. Best price healing Mr. Omar along with Exurge and Luna and Star Seminole. All of Revolution making a very good push to return their flag, and this is most likely going to be a return because we do have 4 people going again.
Yep.
Ooh, best price is right there, but
Even if
Exurge
he
is going to get
can.
the return, and this is most likely going to be a cap for Revolution, and New Strike is going to take the flag once again with his Smoky and Viking. That was very close.
This is probably going to be another quick cap.
Yep, another quick cap, making the game 4-0. Revolution doing very good with their coordination. They
Yeah,
did very good with their pushes.
Deadly Army's in trouble here because there are only roughly 3.5 minutes left in this game. They have a lot of ground to make up.
But I do believe we have more rounds to be played, so
We do.
we can, Deadly Army could possibly make a comeback. I mean, they have made it this far, and anything is possible in the end.
Oh
So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
these are some of the best players in our community, duking it out here for third place in this Domination Series event. One of the neat things about this event is that it's not just one format. If you want to win this, you need to prove that you are good at any format. So it's kind of a cool tournament.
Along with that, you also have to prove that you're very good with your coordination with your team. And Avantgarde taking the flag, handing it off to Dead Q while he's above him. Very good tactic right there. Taking the flag. Oh, but Mia doing massive damage with the Asita. And Deadly Army is the only English clan who made it very far on the CC9 tournament, which is the Russian tournament, and they made it very far, and they've made it very far here too, in the Domination Series Elite.
Yeah, special congrats to them for that. That is an accomplishment.
Yes, they have. They've been very good, and they've made it very far. And once again, Avantgarde taking the flag with Freeze and Viking, repaired, and Best City's right there, pretty much going to slow him down. Dead Q right there could possibly take this flag. Mia coming in, Best City freezing him up, and that's going to be a return. Xyard should have stayed on the flag. Freezing up, he sees Semenova coming in, but Semenova's getting frozen, and but he chooses to repair, but he's probably not going to make far with this.
Luna coming in from behind.
Yes, indeed. And we do see that Revolution has a very good defense by Raphael with the Vulcan and Titan M3 doing massive damage when anybody tries to attack.
They are. In fact, Revolution is just sending wave after wave of attackers. So, New Strike.
We do see a push by Deadly Army over here with Chill and Mr. Omar. Handing it off. Mr. Omar, Chill handing it off to Mr. Omar, who takes the flag. Mia Hack coming
New
in
Strike
with
flips with the red flag. Best Price does return it.
But we do have Mr. Omar still with the flag, but it does look like he's flipped. He hands it off to Siki, who takes the flag. This doesn't look that promising though, because we do have much of Revolution in the red base. Dead Q taking the flag with the Viking and Hammer. Not really doing much. We do have Chill with the Thunder, who kills Dead Q, and this
returns that flag.
And Raphael takes the flag with the Vulcan and Titan, which is very surprising. I don't know why.
Siki and Best City are trying so hard to return or to hold on to that flag. They aren't able to. That was almost a cap for Deadly Army. So close.
Almost. That was very close. Now, that was a return, but that was unbelievably close, and they did a very good attack there.
They did.
And with 30 seconds left in the game, Revolution will take the win for this round.
And remember, it's the best of 4.
Yes,
so nothing's over yet. That was just round 1.
For this round, they will win, winning 4-0, and that's the game. GG. And if you are just joining us, we are watching the bronze finals of the Domination Series Elite, and myself and Mama Bear are commentating. Well, myself is Keenan Ahmed. You know, I'm Keenan Ahmed. You know, that's me. I'm so funny too. Anyways, yeah, that's what we see here. And Mia Hack with a little bit of lag. And last round was very good. And once again, both teams will have to self-destruct at 15-15. We do see some players changing up, and we do see Deadly Army taking the higher ground, which they might play better with because, you know, some people are a lot better with the higher ground.
A lot of people say that blue has the advantage. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I do see that they have the higher ground, which does come in as a big factor. And that could help them a lot in the long run, especially with their rail guns that can snipe down into the
Red
red
base.
base,
Yep.
which will do a lot of damage. And yes, we do have some, it does look like we have some equipment changes by Best City, Dead Q, Best Price. A lot of people are changing equipment, and we do
Mm-hmm.
have some players switching, we do have some players switching out. Um, yep, Best City using the Titan and Smokey, who's going to be defending, it looks like. Um, yeah, do see some changes here. Now, I guess Chill over here, using the winter paint. Um, he's probably chilly. That's why he's using the winter paint, as you can see.
Ha 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 ha.
You know, I'm so funny. You know, like I have the best puns ever. Haha, you know.
You do. I'm not even going to try to top your puns.
But
So our second round will be starting right now. Players are to self-destruct.
yep, we see the self-destruct. Say I'm leaving, probably refreshing possibly. And I think that's a go. So we're gonna start out at yep, 15. Here we go. So Dead Q already making a push. Red team going in right away. Not bad.
Really
So the
leaving
battle
just
has
two
commenced.
players to defend their flag.
Yep,
Trying to hope for that
Raphael and Luna.
quick cap.
Oh,
Raphael
we
is
but Dead Q coming from behind, killing Siki with the Vulcan and Nemeth, and he's taking it with the Freeze and Viking, but getting blocked by Mr. Omer, which is what we did see last round, and in the other tournament against Babylon in Chicago. Teams are using their tanks to block, which is very vital.
it's
Uh,
critical.
if if you want to get away with, if you want your team to get away with the flag. And now we do have New Strike with Smokey and Viking taking the flag. Oh, but he
Oh,
flips. But
he
Avangard
tries.
coming in. This is going to be a handoff to Avangard. Yep, that was
Yep.
good. Good handoff.
But
Avangard taking
Mr.
the flag
Omer
with X-Surge
snuck in
coming.
behind Raphael in the red base,
And we do
and
have
he
Finesse.
has
Oh,
half health.
yep. Yep,
And
and with Best Price giving cover, taking the flag, and Raphael making a push with Luna healing him from behind. This could be a cap. Oh, nope, but we do have somewhat of a standoff, it looks like.
Finesse is
Trying to do
desperately
some
trying to
damage.
stop Stas and return that flag. There's a claim that there might be too many players on the field, but if you're just watching and unfamiliar with esports, there are referees who watch and just make sure everyone's playing fair, following the rules. Dead Q has returned the flag. Yurig captures. So at 13 minutes, with 13 minutes left, the score is Revolution 1 to Deadly Armies 0.
Yep, we will see what happens.
Deadly
Revolution
Army is
doing,
pushing up through the middle right now. Mr. Omer final stage, and Mia coming down from the bridge.
yep, but we do have Exurge taking the flag with his Freeze and Viking, with Luna behind him with the Isida, trying to get some quick kills in. He's a little bit too far for the range of his Isida, but Exurge repairs, and this is probably going to be another cap once again for Revolution, but his
Unless
teammates are
Best
blocking him,
Price. Yeah,
but
he's
this is
gonna
most
cap
likely
that.
going to be cap. Oh,
Yeah.
but we do have Raphael with some lag.
I'm seeing that
Uh,
as well.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
sad.
Omer is gonna try to grab Rev's flag. He's
Yep,
got Best
taking the
City
flag.
with him to support and Best Price.
Yep, and we do have Mia Hack coming in with the Asida healing him.
This
But
looks
we do have
good.
Luna. But we do have Luna and Avangard coming across the bridge, and
Siki
Avangard
is
looks
gonna
like he's
have
gonna
to do
go for
some
the flag.
blocking to help this cap, and Deadly Army does cap. So
Yep. So Revolution is leading by one flag with two flags as one. That was not bad this round. This is already a closer round than that we have seen last round.
yeah, it's good to see. It looks like both
So
teams are being a little more aggressive for the flag. In fact, Revolution at this point has left their flag almost completely unattended.
yes, we do see that both teams are putting up somewhat of a good defense. But right now, it looks like Revolution is very vulnerable. They don't really have anybody defending. Well, we do have Stas, and last
They
stream, kind of
just,
doing some snipes.
yeah, they just spawned, so.
Yeah, so we do need and it looks like Raphael kind of lagged. But we do have Seon, who looks like he's changed or has replaced Raphael with the Vulcan and Titan, and looks like he's going to defend. Mr. Omer coming in with Mia Hack healing, trying to push. Mr. Omer taking the flag, backing up with Finesse over there, doing some snipes. Mr. Omer taking the flag, Mia Hack healing.
Great teamwork by Deadly
Not
Army.
bad with Deadly Army. Yep,
Oh, he
Deadly
just
Army
has to
doing
stay on
very
that
good.
bridge. Any
Oh, he
repairs?
almost killed him.
Mr. Omer
Avant-Garde
doing a
freezing him
great
up.
job moving the flag.
Best Price taking the flag, but he's very low health. Best City's right there with the Titan and Smokey, but
Oh, so
Seihan
close.
returns. So close. Now we do have a push by Revolution. Last stream taking the flag. But he's on top of Siki, kind of going from behind the building. If somebody can block him from the other side, chill. He doesn't seem to notice, but
Oh,
we do
final
have,
stage sees it.
yep, final stage killing him with the Asita, and he's down for the count. Now, Seon is pushing with Titan and Vulcan. Now, I would presume that is more of a defense combo to use, but if Seon wants to attack with Titan and Vulcan, so be it. But in the end, he will still get killed because, and he's very slow. And I presume that even if he took the flag, he wouldn't have made it that far. So that'll be that. Now both teams are have a very good offense and defense. We do see Revolution with a very good offense. They've been taking the flag. They've been making it very close to their base, but Revolution has been able to come in last second and kill them. But they have been doing it very good.
Deadly Army is struggling to get more than one player into the red base at a time. So we're seeing that one at a time can't make much progress. They really need to work together, coordinate. Final stage is trying to sneak in behind Revolution's defenders. He does get past, but he's surrounded quickly.
And what we do see here is this is what I've seen for the past few flags that have been tried to cap by Deadly Army. Is that Mia Hack and Mr. Omar are always going together for the flag.
Yeah, they're the two
Um,
that have made the most progress, I think.
yes, they've made many pushes. They've only made one successful cap, but they have made a fair amount of pushes. Now, what we did see here is Chill taking the flag, and he was on top, and he was trying to hand it off to Best City. But what happened was he dropped it a little bit too early, and Xurge was able to literally just back up a little bit and get the return, which was not good.
This is anybody's game. We still have 8 minutes left. The score is Revolution 2 to Deadly Armor's 1 cap. If you're just joining us, my name is Mama Bear, and I'm commentating today with Keenan Ahmed. We are excited to be here during this really great tournament that has included hundreds of tankers and has been played out for the past month of November. You're watching the third place round between these two respected clans.
And with the third place round, with this third place round, whoever wins this round will take home 1 million crystals, which will be divided against the best players of the team, which is up to the clan leader to decide. And the 500,000 crystal prize is already decided. You know, whoever wins this round, you know, the 500,000 crystal prize has already been guaranteed for any team of this round, but whoever wins will take home that 1 million crystal prize, which will be divided amongst the players. Some people think that every player is going to get 1 million crystals, but that's not true. It will be divided.
I admit, I thought they all got one. I'm super generous. I thought, why not? Let's let everybody get 1 million. Yeah, the leader gets to decide who gets the crystals. Of course, you know, not everybody who's on a team actually gets to play in the rounds. These teams are allowed 10 players, but 2 are just subs. They're reserves in case of technical difficulties, lag, who knows what they might have to sub in or out for. But it is up to the team leader or captain to decide who gets the crystals. And those crystal amounts should be awarded sometime within the next week.
Yeah, and along with that, We do the round that we just had with Vavilon versus Chicago. Vavilon did end up winning, and they have taken home the 3 million crystal prize, along with the Spectrum MB module, which does offer 20% against everything, and the acid paint. And Chicago took home the 2 million crystal prize, along with the gladiator paint,
Yep.
which is very good for them.
Congratulations to
And
both those first and second place teams. Right now, we have Deadly Armor again with Mia, and final stage. Mia's trying to repair him. They are going to try to get out of that red base. But they're surrounded. It's going to be tough. They're going to need some support. Best Price comes in to try and do just that. Chill
yes, we
sneaking
do
in
see
from
that.
behind.
And along with we haven't forgotten about the junior, the Domination Series Elite, not Domination Series Elite, but Domination Series Junior. And the junior teams have not been forgotten. I believe that we will live stream the final round of the junior series, and the prizes for the junior series are not that bad at all. I mean,
No,
they
they're
do
great.
have a fan. I
First
mean,
place
they're
is
not
2
that bad.
million crystals in gladiator paint. Second place is 1 million crystals. And the runner-ups each get 500K. If you're curious, the junior teams, those are the ranks of First Lieutenant Marshal on up. And the elite stage, which you are watching here, is anyone from Major on up. So it is
Yep,
really a cool tournament that enables players of many ranks and skill to give it a go. So it's been a great event for our
and
community.
and many teams have made it very far in these tournaments. Now with the Elite Series, we have had 73 teams that have participated, but only 4 have made it will actually get prizes, and the
This is
4 is we've
sorry.
seen today.
There's such a big push in the center. There's a melee of tanks in the middle of the map. We
Oh
almost
yeah.
had a cap by Revolution there, but Deadly Army was able to return their flag.
Yeah, but the game overall has been very good. Both teams have been very good with their offense, defense. They've been very good, and
Which is
this
exactly what
game
you would expect from these players. These are some of the best players in the game. Mr. Omar,
and
Mia, and Final Stage are making a push on Rev's flag. Mr. Omar has
Seihan
2
blocking.
Azitas
Oh, but
and a
Mr.
freeze.
Omar taking Mia Hack and Final Say chilling. Best Price slowing them down. Mr. Omar taking the flag, but Xsurge is right there.
Oh, Best
That
Price
Best Price
pushed
goes
out.
right past the flag, and that's gonna
So
be a
close.
return.
I think it was Yurik that just pushed him just a bit off so that he couldn't grab that flag. They do
Now,
such a good job of using their tanks, but this looks great right now. Bestity
now if
has the flag. He's surrounded by his teammates.
Yep, that's very good right now. He's handing it off to Siki, who is gonna take the flag with Full Drugs and Vulcan and Mammoth. Looks like he's gonna go from behind the houses, which will give more time for
Yep.
Revolution to come in. Avantgarde looks like he's coming in
Chill is
with
going to try to
the.
return that flag from the deck under the bridge.
Now, Deadly Army has been doing very good, and if it were me, I think they just have to be a little bit more coordinated with their team in order to win. Right now, they've been very coordinated as it is, and they've been doing very good, and they've been making very good pushes.
They
But I
have.
think they just might need a little few more people to attack. Now, Miyahak has the flag, but hands it off to Siki, and Miyahak will start healing Siki. And looks like Luna's coming in with Full Drugs and an Asita. Now the flag has been returned. Luna taking the flag, repairing. Best City looks like he's gonna go from the other side and pretty much block him with the Titan, which is gonna be very good. Oh,
Oh,
but
this
he
looks
doesn't
good
get the block
for
right.
Deadly Army. Oh,
Oh, he
now
drops
we're
the
in
flag,
trouble.
and
Oh, there we go. What a great
that's a
gameplay.
cap.
Avant-Garde
That was
just about
very good.
returned that at the last second. Deadly Army was able to cap, and we have a tie game with only 2 minutes in the game. Can it get more exciting than this?
Oh, but Avantgarde runs right into Chill, who has their flag. It looks like Avantgarde jumps down to the bottom with Miyahak. And Miyahak looks like he's gonna kill Avantgarde, and that's gonna be a return by Best Price. Very good there. And Chill, who now has the flag, looks like he's gonna hand it off to Best City. But Xurge coming from behind with the Freeze and Viking,
Best
and
City
there's
is
a
going to
lot
use
of
that tank
damage.
to block.
It does a lot of damage to Best City, and that's gonna be a return.
It's
Wow.
close. Great gameplay by both teams.
With 1 minute left in the game, both teams are tied 2-2. And I'd like to say that this game has been very great. They've done very good. Both teams have done very good. And
Avant-Garde just making a mess out of the
yeah, they've done very good.
blue base.
Avant-Garde, going for Best City. If I were Best City, I kind of would have went more in, so Avant-Garde couldn't have gotten around him.
Did you see what
But
he did? He hid for a minute while he was waiting for his freeze to reload. They're so smart.
yep,
So much
and
smarter than I
Avant-Garde
am.
and Avant-Garde hands off the flag to New Strike, who does have full drugs. With Luna right behind him healing. With Chill coming in
Revolution
with the Thunder and
looking real
Viking.
strong for a cat.
Yep, not bad.
Final
But
stage is
Chill
trying.
loses it, and that's a return by Deadly Army. Very close, 25 seconds. That could have been a win for Revolution for the
Yeah, and right
round.
now we have final stage being healed by Mia. Best Price is trying to slow down.
With 10 seconds left in the game, can they cap? No, they cannot. He gets banned.
And
Looks like the game is gonna end here. Two
it's
to
a
two.
tie. So
It's
we
a
have
tie. But for
Revolution in the
now,
lead, 1-0.
yep, they are still in the lead. 1-0. This is a tie. Both teams did very good this round,
They
especially
did.
with Deadly Army. Very good with their offense.
They were. They did
Now
a great job.
we are gonna see some players leave and rejoin, and we are gonna see some equipment changes because based on the sides, obviously, um, players will always change. Now, what we did see is when we saw Deadly Army on the red team, they were not doing very good at all. But when we saw them on the blue team, they made very good pushes, and that can tie into what we were talking about before. Does the blue base have an advantage over the red base?
Or did Deadly Army just find the combination of equipment that was working better for them? Who knows? I don't
You
know.
never know. Never know. But all we know is that both teams did very good.
They did.
Very good
Great
with their
gameplay.
defense. We saw Revolution with a strong defense blocking, and then we saw the Blue Base somewhat of a defense, but more offense. They were very aggressive, and that aggression really did do good for them. At the beginning of the round, Revolution was doing very good against Deadly Army, but then Deadly Army came back very strong in the end.
With those group attacks, they had at least one Izita. They had a freeze slowing down the defenders. So yeah, it was impressive. I'm impressed with what Deadly Army was able to do, how they were able to adapt for that second round.
Hmm.
So after 2 rounds, Revolution is in the lead, but Deadly Army tied that second game. No one's running away with this. This could be anyone's game.
And it was very good. Like what we saw here was very good by both teams. Both good gameplay. And now we are reaching the 15-15 marker in which all teams will have to self-destruct, and then the game will officially commence at 15 minutes, and we will see what happens in this round. Now, if both teams do end up tying, a game will be played on the forest map, which is 3 flags with no time limit. Same format, and we will see
Look,
who.
both teams are just going for it. Huge
Yep,
attacks by
already.
both.
Now we already had a big attack by Revolution into the red base, and Deadly Army that has done the same. Coming from the right side of the red base, coming in now. If I'm correct, Best Price taking the flag with final stage healing, but Stas Semenova and Exarch are blocking along with Luna. This could be a return. Yep, it does look like a return is going to happen here.
And red needs to be careful. There are quite a few blue players, quite a few Revolution players coming in.
Yes, indeed. Dead Q along with Luna healing him and X-Urge coming in with the freeze, freezing everybody up.
If you're just
But
joining and haven't been keeping track of who's who here, Deadly Army is playing on the red team, and Revolution is playing for blue. And Revolution has taken the flag sane, but Siki wisely making sure he can return that, and he does.
yes, indeed. We do see we do see very good gameplay by both teams.
They're so smart.
Um, yeah, they are doing very good. Um, and along with that, both teams are fighting for the million crystal prize, which will be divided amongst the players of the teams.
That's right, but the loser of this match, not this round, the loser of this match is nothing to be ashamed of. They also get 500,000 crystals.
And it's obviously nothing to be ashamed of because they've went through 73 clans and they're the fourth best and they've made it very far. 73 clans have participated and they are number four. So even if they do lose, they have made it very far. And in the end, they still get something out
Yep,
of it.
that's right.
So
That's right.
that's
Well, and
great.
aside from just, the glory of winning and the crystals, look at the experience they've had with their teams, with their clans. Look at all the coordination and practice and time. It it's it's exciting for them. And they also get points toward their clan ratings as well.
Yes, indeed. And it has been great. They will get points for the upcoming Clan League system, which I do look very forward to. Once all of this is done, there will be a new Clan League system, and the clans that have done very good in this tournament will become the top fours, with most likely Babylon being in first, Chicago being in second, and then whichever team winning this whole match will be third, and whoever loses this match will be fourth. But the teams have been very good overall, and both teams have made it very far within this tournament, and they deserve everything that they've done. All the hard work. And it's not just about that, but as long as they had fun playing and enjoying, then can't complain. Still had fun, still enjoyed it, and it's all about the fun.
That's right. It's a game.
Yeah, it's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Sorry, I had to do a little bit of a Russian accent there.
Because you can.
Yes, because I can. Well, I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm not the best. And what I like to say, in my opinion, is, in my opinion, the hard format is probably the most fun format, in my opinion.
Unless you're getting
Because
wrecked.
unless you're getting wrecked,
Happen to know from experience. No, I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
same here.
It
No,
is
same
fun
here.
because there's so many options. There's so many decisions you can make. What combination do you want to use? And with drugs that just or drops supplies, it just adds such another element to the game. That really is a skill. People hate on the druggers all the time, but it's a skill that's learned,
Yeah.
and it's part of the game. So
And everybody says people who well what you see in the chat these days is some people say that druggers are noobs. I personally don't agree with that,
no.
but everybody has their own opinion. Drugging can be a skill. If you are very good at drugging,
Well, and I think,
it can be a very good skill.
okay, let's talk about classy play. Like, if you're just wrecking a team, do you need to keep drugging? That's not my style. I don't
Yeah,
prefer that.
same.
But it truly is a skill to drug and to know when to repair, to know what is needed. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
Zurich
Finesse,
sneaks
yep,
in from behind. Final stage
yep,
is the
Finesse,
only one
Finesse
who's
taking
going
the
to be able to
flag.
stop him.
Chill is right there if you could take the flag. Chill taking it, but that's gonna be returned by a noose right. Wow. But
We
going back to what
have
you were saying
Zurich
about
and
drugging.
Dead Q in the middle of the map.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a quick return.
Yep, they did a great job.
But going back to what you were saying about drugging does require skill and it does require the most thinking. Now, what you were saying before is yes, if the team is getting wrecked,
Yeah.
there's no point of continuing to drug. But what we do see here is Avangard taking the flag, but it's going to be a very quick return. I thought that could have been a handoff with New Strike, but
Yeah, I know, it's close. It was close.
did not seem to happen. So that was pretty good. Now I love hard format, but I always get wrecked because I'm a noob. Everybody can make fun of me. It's okay.
I
I'm
don't
a
think
noob.
they let us be commentators based on our playing skills, or else,
Well, yeah. I mean, if they made us commentators based on our playing skill, then I would have zero chance of being here right now.
Same, for sure.
Oh no,
But
you're
anyway.
pro. You always beat me in a 1v1. What you talking about?
For Deadly Army, we have Miyahak doing a good job repairing his defender, but Dead Q's able. Siki is trying so hard to block him, but he's unable
Oh,
to.
yep, but Mr. Omar blocking, but he has Exurge along with Luna and Avangard. But
Look
Best
at
City
Best
using his
City
Titan.
using that
That,
Titan.
yep, yep, that's what
Avantgarde's
you
gonna
need.
try to grab that flag and jump down, I bet. Well, Best City
Oh,
jumped
but
down.
he repairs.
Oh
He
dear,
repairs. He
Best City
uses
lost
don't.
his spot.
Oh, almost fell off the edge. Stuck someone over right, but we do have a attack by, uh, I believe Revolution. I believe Revolution is on the red team. If I'm correct.
Stas?
Am I correct? Is Revolution on the red team? I think it
No,
is.
Deadly Army is red.
Ah, okay.
And
Thank you
in
for
the
telling
blue
me that.
base, nope, my fault. Best Price is gonna try. So this is so close to being a cap. Best Price
Oh,
must return this flag.
yep, but Chill is doing a lot of damage there. Seminova right there, dead Hugh. But Mr. Omer coming in could do a lot of damage to New Strike right now, but that's a cap for
For Rev.
Revolution.
Yep.
Once again,
It
Revolution
was so
always with the
close.
caps.
Seriously, great gameplay. These teams are really well matched.
This is exciting.
I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. You know, I don't even think I'm worthy to comment. Their gameplay is so good. They are so smart. They have an awareness of what is needed and what is required that most players just. I mean, if you could be born with a tanky gift, these guys have it.
I mean, even the refs are happy. I mean, even the ref, even the refs are happy, and and the refs are like always like, hey, we gotta watch somebody disobeying the rules. We gotta do that, But right now they're happy.
Yeah, it's great. This is what we want to see. We want to see good, fair gameplay. I love honest gameplay. We're seeing everybody doing their best.
I'm so happy right now. I have a big smile on it. I
know.
It.
I know it. It's exciting.
Yes, it is.
Best
and
City
Best
and
City taking the flag. Now, I don't know if that was really good for Best City to take the flag. Maybe he should have handed it off to one of the Vikings since he is a Titan after all. But he handed off to Best Price, but Raphael just came right around and returned the flag. Now, we do have Best Price and Mr. Omer taking the flag. Best Price looks like he's going to... That was not good. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the way the Best Price went. I would have kind of went from the bridge since he's going through the spawn and New Strike is blocking with the Viking, which is very good. He did put a mine down to try and plan where it was. And that was a return. Yeah, I would have went through the bridge. That would have been a lot more safer. Now, in my opinion, for whenever the for Deadly Army, I think the way they could win is obviously go together and kind of go from the bridge and go behind the buildings.
That was what was working for them in that second round, and they have to be smart right now because with only 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes left, they're gonna have to do everything they can to not only cap a flag but pull ahead.
Now, Dead Q did jump down. Now, I don't understand why sometimes the teams might jump down because when they jump down, there's
such
only
a long
one
road
way
back.
out. There's only one way out, and
right.
Red team Deadly Army could easily just come right there and just block off. So
I don't know. Maybe they're buying time, hoping that another teammate will be able to come in and make a difference. I'm not sure.
Possibly. Now, we did see Red lose his defense there for a second, but Siki looks like Siki is back, and that's going to be He's going to be continuing to defend. We do have Finesse making a push.
Yep.
For the flag, taking the flag, repairing with Mr. Omer coming in. He kind of blocked Finesse. And
they hand off, but they're surrounded by 3 from Revolution.
And what you see is Last Dream sitting right here. Well, what you did see is Last Dream who's sitting right there, not returning the flag because he saw Miyahak who's ready to take the flag. And that is one good tactic that you have to be able to do.
You just don't see this with the newer players. Even the good players, these guys are just great at this.
Yeah, and that's what you see. And whenever I play with my friends, I always coordinate. I always like to Skype call with my friends, or talk in some way of communication. Just so, it's a much better when you communicate with your fellow players that you will most likely win. Now we do have Finesse in final stage going across the bridge. With Finesse healing on them, and I just don't play XP. But we do have final stage going through the center, with the with the flag,
Oh,
repairing
he's repairing.
dead Q right behind him. He put a mine, he mined him. Now this could be a cap for Deadly Army, but New
Oh
Strike
dear.
takes the flag. This is so cool. This is so
Luna
cool
tries
and
to
so close.
return. Everyone's dying.
Oh
Avant-garde
my
returns.
God.
That
Wow,
was so
so
close.
close. Yes, indeed.
That was so close.
Wow.
Heartbreaking for Deadly Army. I hope they can pull it
Yeah.
together. I'm sorry. Can I be biased? I'm from the EN community. Can I be biased? I'm sorry.
You
Okay, I'm
know,
sorry. I won't be biased.
it's okay. There's nothing. It's okay. That's fine. But we did see that, and we do see Finesse taking the flag. Deadly Army once again taking the flag
Yep.
with Finesse and Final Stage healing him. But Finesse runs out of drugs. Only Finesse with the Nitro. Can he run away with it? Avantgarde comes in, doing a fair amount of damage to Finesse, and that's another return by Avantgarde. Avantgarde with the returns today. Always knows where to be and where to be at.
Yep.
That's
Beautiful
good.
gameplay.
And according to some people, not mentioning any names, but they only think I play XP. Now, I don't know about them, but I haven't played XP in a long time.
I
I'm a
thought you just
very
sat in the chat.
well. I said I do sit in chat sometimes, and I love to
I'm
help
just
players.
kidding. I'm just
Well,
kidding.
no. That is what I did in the past. I used to, well, and I still do that sometimes today. Sit in chat and I help players. That is one thing I love, and that's what I think everybody should do. Everybody should be helping each other,
I agree.
just
Keenan,
to
you
make
know
our
I'm a
community
I'm a
better.
chat mod and I've been watching what's going on the past month or two. I
Yep.
love to see experienced players explaining things, helping the more inexperienced players. I just love to see it. But anyway, back to this game. We have only 2 minutes left. We are in round 3 of this bronze match.
And
Um,
Revolution
on
doing
blue.
very good.
Yep, Revolution has just run away with Deadly Army's flag. Oh, this could be trouble.
But he's being blocked by Last Dream, and that's probably gonna be a return. I mean, probably doesn't look like he's gonna return, but he ready to return if he wants Dead Q to cap. Dead Q is right there, and that's gonna be another cap for Revolution. Oh, nope, he hands it off to Raphael for some apparent reason. But that's another cap, and Revolution doing very good there.
Yeah, if Deadly Army can't win or tie,
Then
Rev will win
Revolution,
this match.
they will take the game. And going back to Avantgarde, Freeze is the best gun for returning flags.
Yeah,
Best game.
he slows them down. Can't
It
get
slows
anywhere.
them down, and they can't get anywhere, and that's great. And you have to be very coordinated with it. And when we see Avantgarde playing, he knows where to be, and he's always keeping an eye on the flag, which is what he's doing. And I don't know what he's doing. I think he's like trying to like tell Final Stage no. I don't know. Yeah, Evan. I don't know. I think Avantgarde was teasing Final Stage a little bit, saying no, shaking his turret to side, which is something I would do. Yep, Avantgarde self-destructing. And yeah, what we do see Revolution and Deadly Army. They were both are very good teams and both have been doing very good pushes. Now we do see Best City making a push with Titan and Smokey. Definitely not the ideal combo to attack with. And yeah, as you can see, it didn't work out. We do have Chill trying to make a push, but with 20 seconds left, I don't think anybody's gonna win. Maybe New Strike can get in the last cap. Uh, it's possible. 15 seconds left. If they can return that, New Strike shouldn't go from behind the house if they want to cap. 9 seconds. Finesse taking the flag. Could this be another cap? Banning up. Oh my God, are they actually going to get another cap?
They might.
They got another cap in the
Yep.
last 2 seconds. Wow.
Revolution wins
Kings. And
both
that
this
is,
round. Yeah,
and
Revolution wins this round as well as the match. Congratulations to Revolution. Well
yes,
done.
indeed.
Congratulations also to Deadly Army. Both teams performed beautifully today. No one has anything to be ashamed of. Some of the best gameplay I've been able to spectate. But this match goes to Revolution, and their prize is 1 million crystals. Deadly
Which
Army.
obviously will be which well, just to make sure that the million crystal prize will be divided amongst all the players, and then the Deadly Army will win the 500,000 crystal prize, and in the end, and they will get uh, a high amount of points in our upcoming rating system, with the new clan thing, and we do,
Congratulations to all of them.
and I believe on December 8th we will be having a live stream for the MLP teams and the junior and we haven't forgotten about the junior teams. We will come to live streaming the junior teams.
Next weekend.
Yeah, 10th of December, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing. with my special uh with my special powers. I can see that. And yes, on the 10th of December we should be live streaming the junior finals. With the first place of the junior tournament taking home 2 million crystals. Now, I don't know about you, but that's very good, especially for junior teams. They can become very OP, which is overpowered, and taking home the gladiator paint, which is a very good looking paint. I wish I had that, but I'm too much of a noob to have that. So, you know. But yeah, they will be taking home that, and then the second place prize will be given to, the second place prize is 1 million crystals, which will again be divided amongst the teams, and the runner-ups will get 500,000 crystals for both teams.
So thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you being here, and we want to thank the clans. We want to thank the tournament officials who made it possible and devoted hours of their time to make sure everything was well done. Many thanks for watching. Be good to each other, tankers, and remember to play as long as your mama will let ya.
And good day.